Welcome back, everybody. We're glad you're here. In the kitchen now is Chef Mark McKinney from UT Medical Center making all kinds of food for us this morning. You went all out.
That's right. All kinds of food with one common ingredient, so we can kind of really highlight the versatility. So what we're really talking about today is a pineapple and avocado salsa.
Yeah.
And, you know, as usual with the Healthy Living Kitchen, we really try to keep our recipes simple because we're out in the community trying to teach people how to cook and how to eat healthy. So we don't want to do, you know, 4-star recipes with 400 ingredients. So this one has, I think, maybe 6, and they're really simple. So it focuses on pineapple and avocado. And I thought one of the cool things that we could talk about this morning was kind of how to pick a pineapple and how to pick an avocado.
Can you show me how to slice a pineapple too? I always get those little nubbies on it. You know what I'm talking about?
We'll have to do that later. But with the pineapple, it's really simple. Once they pick a pineapple, they really stop ripening. So when you're at the store and you're looking at them, what you want to look for is kind of this golden color coming around the pineapple. If it's really dark green, it's probably not going to be very ripe. And you also want to look at the bottom and just smell the bottom. So if you smell it and you can smell a little pineapple coming out, then it's ready and ripe. If it's really soft and you squeeze it and it's kind of soft, or you know, there's kind of an old tale of if you pick a leaf off, then it's ripe. If you pick a leaf off, it's rotten. So you don't want to do that. So that's really simple. And I think people sometimes struggle with that. And even this morning, when I was looking there was probably a dozen, and I'm like, okay, 3 are ripe and 4 are over and 2 are under and
usually
whatever.
Usually you have to give it a couple days. It's like when I buy green bananas. You have to give them a couple days.
So, and then avocados, really simple. If they're green, which this one is kind of turning, but it's still got some green on it, then they're underripe. And avocados will ripen. And when they turn black, and they're just a little firm on the outside, is when they're ready to go. And if you buy green avocados and they're not ripe, sometimes it takes a long time. You can put them in a plastic bag with a couple of apples, and the gases that the apples release will ripen the avocados really quickly.
I didn't know that.
So a couple of tips. So salsa, super simple. We have our nice ripe pineapple that we've cut up. That goes in the bowl.
It's so good right now too.
Yeah,
just
and
such a spring flavor.
Right, and you can buy the pre-cut if you want to and use those to save some time. Our perfectly ripe avocado goes in, diced up. We have a little bit of red onion. We have lemon juice, and the lemon juice is going to kind of highlight the pineapple, and it's going to offset a little bit of the fattiness in the avocado to balance it out. We have mint. You could use cilantro if you wanted to, or basil, or any other herb that you like. You don't have to use mint. Just a little pinch of salt, nothing major. And I thought this was cool. This is a red pepper mill. Instead of having the big flakes, you can mill it down a little bit just to give it just a little bit of heat. So there's no added oil in this because we're getting our good fats from our avocado. We have our onion, and you could put red pepper or something else in here if you wanted to give it a little bit more color. Mix it up, let it sit for 15 minutes, all the flavors mellow, and then this is how versatile it is. We have some grilled lean pork chops. And we put it on. I have some tuna steak that we seared rare with a little bit of blanched asparagus. Shrimp, you can buy it already cooked and ready to go. You can put that salsa with the shrimp. Maybe
so that's such a healthy snack.
Yeah, maybe some whole wheat chips, something like that to go with it. And then just as a side, just some real simple blanched asparagus with some of the salsa on top there. So, you know, all this provided by our friends at Food City. Easy to make, great stuff, and, you know, real similar to a lot of the recipes we do with our book, Recipe for Life, which is available at UT Medical Center. And we have cooking classes and grocery store tours and all kinds of cool stuff.
You know, this smells so good and fresh, and I like how you showed us all these different ways to eat it. Give us some tips on cooking the pork chop and the tuna. Okay.
Either one, you can do it on the grill, you can do it in a saute pan. You want to preheat it to a medium-high heat. If you have a grill, probably 350, 375, not over 400 or it'll be too hot. Pork chops need to be cooked at least to 160, give or take, just to cook them all the way. You can cook them less than you used to have to because of the way they do the feed now, but people still kind of like a medium well done. Tuna, a couple minutes on each side to make it rare. You can cook it like a steak. You can eat it raw. You can eat it well done. It's however you like it. Just seared evenly on both sides. And I think the important thing is that the cooking time on both sides is the same, so they cook evenly.
And the asparagus, you just blanch that, it looks like.
Yeah, boiling water,
so
pinch of salt. Quick blanch, shock it in ice water so it doesn't overcook. And I mean, you know, it took me 30 minutes to do all this walking in here this morning. I walked in the door with nothing prepped.
Perfect, Chef. It smells delicious. Doesn't it look good?
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're going to get to tasting. We are going to post these recipes at WBIR.com. Thanks, Chef.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.